it's Anya from Cooking with Plants, and today it's another episode of my vegan story, and I'm joined by my friend Lindy, who I don't even know if I've heard Lindy's vegan story, to be honest. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have, so it's going to be a first for me as well to hear your journey and how you became vegan.
Yes, well, it all starts with Freelee. Yes, she was a great influence on me. When Freelee rode from South Australia up to the Gold Coast, she stayed with us for about 6 or 8 weeks, and during that time she put some hard work into convincing me that it was the right thing to do. And because I was never a big meat eater, and I'd already got rid of dairy products, I decided it sounded like a good idea.
Okay.
But the thing that I didn't expect was that within 3 months my eczema had cleared up. After 57 years of going to practitioners and specialists and dermatologists and using creams and things like that, I had this miracle.
Wow. So how long had you cut dairy out for prior to that?
Well, I had cut dairy out for about 8 years, but I might have had a piece of cheese occasionally.
Yeah.
You know, because I wasn't doing anything because of a moral stance.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking like that. I was one of the those people who block it out.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
she unblocked me, you might say. So yeah, then
the meat and the dairy, it all went.
everything went. Yeah, she made it impossible for me to keep eating animals.
Yeah.
Virtually.
Yeah. Fair enough. And so energy-wise, did you feel overall that you had a lot more energy?
Yeah. Or? There was quite a few things that happened actually. I dropped about 7 or 8 kilos in weight.
Wow.
Which I didn't expect. And, I did feel so much better, more energetic, livelier, more willing to do active things. I'd always been active.
Yeah.
That wasn't a problem, but I was ready to go to new heights, so she was pushing me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you're feeling younger now?
I am actually feel younger than when I was 30. So.
And do you have many friends that are vegan as well, or do you find it's a struggle when you go out and about that people around you aren't vegan? Or
Yes, well, we have a monthly meet-up with a group of friends and for dinner, and it's got to the stage where we eat before we go.
Yeah.
Because there's very little choice for us.
Yeah.
Plus, people will sit down in front of me with a plate full of meat and say, "Oh, this lamb is beautiful," and it turns my tummy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I avoid sitting next to those ones.
Yeah.
And we try to come when mostly they've eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't really want to alienate them.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to keep, listening to. So
it is. So they're just not making that connection at all.
Oh no, they think we're a bit strange.
Yeah.
Yes, but
which is very sad. So.
Well, as I've said, I had 57 years of eating the other way.
Yep.
And I've been eating this way for about 8 or 9 years, and I know the difference.
Yeah.
I can say that because I've tried both lifestyles.
True. Yes.
So
yeah, I was the same. I had a lifetime of eating meat and dairy and ended up with heart problems, and then it wasn't until I actually became vegan and started eating a plant-based diet that I noticed how different it all was. And I reversed my heart disease, I lost weight, so much more energy, and yeah, like you said, once you've experienced both sides of the fence,
well,
it's
an epiphany, isn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely.
I just felt like all of a sudden things were clearer.
Yeah.
I began to recognise that we are brainwashed into a certain way of thinking, and we don't really ever question it.
Yeah.
And then you start, when you take on a new lifestyle like this, you start looking at things differently.
Yeah.
And a whole new world opens.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's hard to explain. You can't really explain it to someone until they try it. So, if you're not vegan or you're vegetarian and thinking of going vegan, give it a try for 30 days and just see how much better you feel. Notice the difference. And
that's right. A
give
month
it a
isn't
try.
long. A month isn't long in your life. When you think of how many months you've lived,
Yep.
1 month to try something different is, it's just inspiring.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, a lot of people will do all sorts of diet programs out there. I won't name any specific ones, but, you know, even meal replacement shakes from a pharmacy or whatever, they'll try those for a month and starve themselves and put all sorts of chemicals in their body, but won't try cutting out meat and dairy when there's so many other things to eat. Yeah, it's just definitely worth a try, I think.
It almost seems that some of my friends have turned to the point where they dislike me because I'm shaming them. I'm not purposely shaming them, but they're obviously feeling shamed by my choice with the animals. And if they see the pictures of animals being treated badly, it makes them feel bad, so it's better not to be around me.
Yeah, it's just ignorance is bliss.
It is. Ignorance is bliss, there's no doubt. I mean, I was ignorant. And I often think, well, I shouldn't be too hard on people because I was like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And I needed somebody to give me a push.
Yeah. And
Freelee gave it to me, so yeah.
Good job, Freelee.
Yeah. Well, she had some major issues that pushed her towards that lifestyle, and she has said to me, you know, Mum, I'm glad I had all those problems. Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in this lifestyle. I would have just continued eating meat and ignoring the plight of animals. Yeah. You know?
It would have been the same for me, and a lot of people that I've spoken to were in the same situation, so...
Yeah, your heart problems actually led you to a better lifestyle.
Yeah, and it's sad that it has to be a problem that leads you to this. It's
I'm sure there's so many people who would tell similar stories.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your story today. That's awesome.
And we love you. We love you, and we love your channel.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining me, and it's always great catching up with you, and I'm glad you've shared your story with everyone else here today as well, and hopefully Lindy can inspire some of you to try this lifestyle and give it a go, or if you're already vegan, leave some feedback and just let us know how you're feeling and how it's improved your life as well. So thanks again.
Well, as someone who's over 65, I can say, you know, you've got a lot of life ahead of you, and this will give you a new lease on life. So go and do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.